Welcome back everybody. Today we got another flashlight review for you, and this one was prompted by a sale that's currently going on, so I want to get the video up as quickly as I can. I saw this light on sale on Wednesday, today's Friday, early in March, and this light right here is the Rayovac, the Beast it's called. So it's a 2000 lumen output flashlight, and right now over at Botech it's $29 shipped. So when I saw that I was just like, wow, I mean if that thing actually works and doesn't suck completely, it's going to be a heck of a deal for somebody out there looking to pick one up. So some basic specs on it, we'll roll the weight and stuff in right now, but it takes and comes with, I should say, 4 CR123A batteries. It does not take 18650s, unfortunately. However, if you guys have rechargeable CR123s, they do work in there just fine. I tested that out this morning. So we're going to compare the output of this guy here to this guy here, the Streamlight HL5, I believe it is, 5X, because obviously they're very similar in form factor, size. However, this one is going to be powered by, again, those two 18650s, and then another 2000 lumen light that we recently looked at. This is the Olight Warrior X. Similar outputs, but the beam patterns should be pretty different. One thing that's interesting about this Rayovac is the way they did their reflector. So we're rolling a picture here so you guys can see it, but they basically added a little bit of a diffusion on there, so that way it would not be as throwy as it otherwise could be. The beam pattern on it is rated for 400 yards. We'll test that out here in just a second, but they definitely gave up a little bit of their throw for increased spill, something they went with. We'll see how it looks once we actually do the beam comparison coming up next. For those of you that are new here, that spot where the wood fence meets the iron fence there is approximately 35 feet away. Those trees back there are 40 to 50 feet away, depending on the actual tree. And the light output you see here is from the Beast. However, it's in low mode, so we're going to cycle through and turn it on high so you guys can get a better idea of what it looks like. You get a little preview there of the strobe mode, but this is on high, so you can see right there where I'm focused in center, there is a hot spot, but there's pretty darn good spill as well. We'll turn the light off so you guys can see. This is what it looks like as close as I can get it to my naked eye with what I see. And you guys will see, even when the light is actually oriented off camera, the spill is still lighting that fence up. Again, that's what it looks like without it. And then here, I mean, it's definitely got a ton of spill on it, which is kind of an interesting thing for a light that's designed to have a really high output like this. Now, for comparison's sake, we're going to turn on the Streamlight, which is a totally different reflector design. And this is the output from the Streamlight. You can see there, it's definitely a more focused hotspot. It's a little bit more throwy. The spill is not quite as generous as the Rayovac. The beam pattern that you're looking at right now is from the Olight Warrior X. You can see, again, totally different reflector design. It's very focused, a very bright, intense hotspot, and then a very defined spill area as well. This one's a thrower for sure. And for comparison sakes, again, here is the Rayovac Beast on high. You guys probably already saw it, but there is a strobe mode. There's 3 modes. They all work just through the tail cap. So when you come on, it'll be in whatever mode you were just in, either low or high. It will not come on strobe if you were in strobe. And then that's the high. Low is 200 lumens, and then strobe. We're only a few days out from a full moon, so we have pretty good lume out here today, so you guys can probably make out that tree line. Tree line's approximately 120 to 130 feet from where we're standing now across the lake. And we're going to test the throw out here, right? So here's the Rayovac, that's the Beast. And you guys can see it's lighting those trees up pretty darn well. If there were a bird or something like that in there, I'd probably be able to pick it out, I would imagine. We have a lot of eagles around here, so you can definitely pick out an eagle. A smaller bird, maybe not. But yeah, that's the beam comparison and how it looks on that one. And then compare it again to the Streamlight. The Streamlight definitely is more of a thrower. There's no getting around it. It has a brighter hotspot, and you could see pretty much anything out here with the naked eye that was in those trees. You'd be able to pick it up pretty darn easily. And again, for comparison's sake, this is the Warrior X. Again, very, very focused hotspot. I would say the hotspot's a little bit more intense and a little bit more clear than what we see here with the Rayovac Beast. And again, strobe mode and low. On low, I'm not sure if it comes across on camera, but with my eye, you can see the tree line lit up a little bit, but it's not much. Again, when we get there on high, it's very, very bright for sure. All 3 of these lights have pretty impressive output. And in 2019, as I'm recording this video anyway, for those of you guys watching this years from now, flashlight technology has just grown leaps and bounds over the last few years. To get something with this type of output 5 years ago would have been hundreds of dollars. It would have been a much larger form factor and would have had much less runtime. The efficiency of these flashlights and the output is just simply awesome, and I'm a fan for sure. The tail cap on this one is all aluminum. We have a clicky tail cap. You can tail cap stand this if you want to. However, if it's got to be a flat surface, because if it's a little bit off, that big center of gravity there up towards the top is going to tip it over. We have a rubber overmolded gripping portion of it. And then the head, of course, is aluminum, and it has these heat sinks all the way down on it. I did run it for a minute straight earlier today. I didn't notice anyway with my eyes any step down. However, it definitely will step down within 2 to 3 minutes, and that's just for efficiency and to not kill the light. So both outputs are pretty good. I think even on low, that 200 lumen output with the beam pattern that we have here, you guys can see at this distance, 35 feet, it was illuminating pretty much everything on that fence pretty darn well. And the big con of this one, in my opinion, is that it doesn't take the 18650s. However, again, it does take the rechargeable CR123s, which work fine, like I said earlier. So a lot of people watching this video probably have a bunch of those like I do, and that should solve the rechargeability problem, if you will, if you guys have that issue with it. I mean, really can't complain at all. We're talking 29 bucks shipped for this light. I think it's great. Just the batteries alone are about a third of that cost if you were to actually purchase them on their own. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions about the light, anything like that, you can always post down below in the comments section. You can also post over at my Facebook page if you aren't watching me there. That is the best place to reach me if you guys have questions, comments, etc. I do try to reply to all the messages I get over there, and I come pretty darn close. I better reply to at least 99% of them. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, following me wherever you're watching this content, and I hope to see all of you in the next video.
Oh my God, at my spot, baby acting Gucci, like I'm a rookie. Looking at me like, why do you go hard? Cause goddamn, I'm on a cruise ship. I do whatever that I want. Better understand, cause I don't know where I should start. Level out the score, cause yeah, I'm finna start. You don't even know, but baby, that's just how we are. That's just how we are now. And you don't even talk to me. I had to tell myself